against Sky High. No surprise from both the casters here and from, I'm sure, a lot of you guys back at home.
Yeah, it only makes sense from here. And he's done so well against Zergs in Pro League, in TVZ with his mech. And now he's got 4 very comfortable maps to mech on. Granted, there's only one Zerg to really deal with at this point. Still, he's going to be pretty comfortable against Rogue. And this mech might be the one player that he has to get rid of so the rest of the team can do the work.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do here. It's up to Sky High, at least for now, to take out that Zerg player like you were saying. They've got Bial. I think Bial is the obvious last choice for CJ Antis. He was second best on the team for a long time here in Pro League. So I think they have to use him last. Here's Rogue. He's got 2 kills so far. That was one of the best ZVTs I've seen anyone play, really, man. It was like pretty much perfect across the board.
Like inspirational to all Zergs out there. I'm sure everyone who plays Zerg really appreciated that style that he played.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a whole different game this time around up against the mech player. The way Zergs are now, they might just have to kill him early because when it gets to that late game, you do not have Swarm Hosts anymore. They simply aren't the same.
Yeah, let's see how Rogue deals with that style. Or if Sky High is going to go for that style, we can't really see until we get the game. We can only assume. Looking at the scoreboard here, actually the predictions from the fans, 54% in favor of Sky High to the 46% of Rogue.
Yeah, very even match, and that is pretty safe to say. We haven't really seen these two play at it. We haven't seen Rogue play against Mech in a long time, if at all. I mean, it's such a rare occurrence that this can actually happen.
I'm so excited to get back into this game. I just want to see Rogue play against another Terran, to be honest. We're going to see a different style, we think. The map is going to be Overgrowth for Sky High versus Rogue. You see them in the booths now. Both players extremely focused. They want to win this for their team and get the victory for round 2. It will bring them a lot of points in Pro League. It's 40 extra points if you win a round.
That is a lot of points. And I'm liking Rogue, man. He's looking good. He's actually not looking too nervous anymore. He's overcome that already. He's taken down 2 players. He knows all he has to do at this point is have fun. Play a good game.
The Pro League God. Let's see what he can do up against Sky High going in the game right now. Up here in the top right, in the yellow for CJ Entis, it is Sky High.
Down here in the bottom left, it is Rogue. Already taken down 2. Can he take down a 3rd? Maybe even get an all kill here. His ZVT is looking phenomenal today. Oh, what does it say about this?
I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad. See you tonight. That is, of course, Coach Park's first kid, his daughter, his oldest.
Daddy might be sad tonight if these games keep going the way of Jin Air Green Wings.
Poor Coach Park. Well, let's see. It's not over just yet.
It ain't over yet.
Sky High is favored in terms of the fans' predictions, but Moonglade, what do you think as the expert on the desk?
I'm gonna give this one to Rogue. I think Rogue has the momentum. He has the ZVT. And I'm sure he's got something planned for this guy as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I definitely agree. Just after the game that he played in game number 2, I'm like, or his second game rather, game number 3, it's like when you're playing that well, when you're just on point, you know, in the booth, there's no stopping you. You're just in such a great position. Normally, if I had to see these two players go head to head, Sky High versus Rogue on like a mech map, I'd be like, hey, you know, Sky High might have the advantage, but in this place, in this time right here in the finals, Rogue feeling this good, this confident, that kind of play like we saw in game 3. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard for Sky High, I think.
Yeah, seeing a game like that happen in front of you and then like, well, I guess I got to play this guy now. Luckily for him, he doesn't have to play the bio style. Otherwise, he might be in true trouble. Instead, with the ability to go mech on this map, you know, he might be a little bit confident. But we just haven't seen Rogue play against Mech in the longest of times. Uh-oh, what are the GG girls saying now?
They said the GG girls are back.
Wow.
They were talking to the Korean casters. And we love you, Rogue. We can't live without you.
Wow, that's a lot of devotion for just
Rogue's
one
got
game.
a couple of girlfriends for tonight.
Yeah, for tonight. Just for tonight, fellas.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to see that Reaper opening.
Oh, no.
It's going to be that Reaper expand, as expected. And we actually saw Rogue play pretty safe. Safety first. Well, I guess safety / aggressive. He's going to get 4 Lings out. And I'm sure he's going to try and avoid this Reaper. See if he can avoid the Reaper, maybe delay that the natural expansion, kill that SCV that's on the it's building it, but very smart from SkyHigh, sending that Reaper back just for the moment, but looks like he's just simply going to go the other way.
Oh, no, he's coming back.
Oh, what is he doing?
Looks like Rogue saw, actually, the Reaper, so he's just going to go around the other way.
Yeah.
It's, like, so smart from both players.
Yeah, they're mind gaming hard.
But now SkyHigh looks like he was going back. He's waiting for these Lings. He's not even going to the Zerg space. Gas being taken out by Rogue. Probably going to be some Zerg speed on the map. Maybe starting soon enough. There it is.
All right. So Rogue, he actually could come in now. Would be the opportune time to do so. But he's just playing super safe with them, maybe waiting to see where that Reaper ends up before he sends him in. And 2 Marines are going to be out and waiting. See where these Lings go now that he's seen this Reaper.
It's funny by Rogue. He just threatens the Spore Crawler. He doesn't even make it. He's like, I'm going to do it. And then the Reaper backs off. Ooh, quick third CC.
Yeah, this is just looking like we're going to see that standard sort of greedy style from SkyHigh into that mech.
And I like it. You know, Rogue just with some incredible macro play, like standard later game play. I don't think he's that type of Zerg to go super aggressive early on.
Yeah, I think he's more the kind of Zerg that's going to go up to 80 drones, 4 bases.
Exactly.
Before he actually makes any units of aggressive, the aggressive style.
Yeah, and so I just love the idea here from SkyHigh to go for that quick, greedy third CC, just to, you know, stay on the same level as Rogue, not let him get too far ahead. Reaper does get in the main base and gets a full scout.
You know what, the scary thing is, especially with SkyHigh, is he loves his Hellion run-bys, and that is one thing that we would see a lot of when a player goes mech. So he's got to be careful. He's got to make that SimCity at the front. We are already seeing a Spine Crawler go down, so maybe even thinking about going for a quick lair.
And there it is.
Oh, man, look at me. Actually, the lair already started. I was just talking.
You're like pretending you're calling stuff
I'm
while
like,
it's happening
well,
with your observer PC. Like,
don't tell them that, fellas.
I'm telling everybody your secrets.
Oh, man. It's fine. And it's a good choice from Rogue. You know, he can get the very quick mutas, and he can go into very quick speed roach if he wants to as well. It's pretty safe to assume that it will be a mech style, but nonetheless, we are going to see that Baneling Nest go down. And this could actually just be to defend against Hellbats as well.
Queen in position, but I think that Reaper's going to get by, and it will, and it sees the lair, and even the timing sees all the gas. It pretty much sees everything.
Damn, that Reaper. 3 HP it ended up on. It's going to go down now. But
it did its job.
Very smartly. You know, this Baneling Nest is incredibly smart considering we are seeing that armory go up right now. So we are going to see a follow-up with Hellbats. So he's going to need a few Banelings at least until these mutas come out. Here they come.
Hellions going across the map. Timing on that armory is pretty nice. It's going to finish up right when those Hellions get there.
Yeah, no Banelings just yet either for Rogue, which is kind of a scary thing. He might actually lose his third base.
Look at that timing on that Overseer. It sees the 2 factories going down right when they're going down.
Yeah, here we go. Baneling's starting to morph, but these things can turn into Hellbats now. It's a matter of when he wants to do it. There it is.
4 Lings at the front, but there's a tight wall.
Baneling's just about to finish up, and looks like very kind of a big mistake here. No focus fire on this third base.
Yeah, Banelings pour forward, but they only get like 2 or 3 Hellbats.
Good splitting.
Still 5 remain.
Oh, look at that.
Rogue again with this heavy queen style. He's doing a decent job defending here. Some nice transfuses. He's going to take down another Hellbat. Gets a 4th one.
not investing too much.
Oh, man. Look at the Queen Micro, man. He's holding this off.
Yeah, he's definitely holding this off. He's going to clean up everything. No damage done whatsoever. Just
oh my God.
Kind of force him to make more lings than he wanted to. But if that's all he had to do, then that's a pretty damn good hold. Creep spread still remains pretty strong in the middle there. And he is going straight into Mutas. 7 on the way. We're only seeing turrets go up now.
Oh, man. Missing the lings. He does get the supply depot up, though.
Oh, he's going to lose them. Ow. Fire. It hurts. And we are seeing that already, that transition. Speed Roaches, +1 range. And at the same time, we're seeing 5 factories finish up. And Thor's on the way for the mech player.
Yeah, a lot of Thors is the focus here for Sky High. I like it. He knows that not a lot of roaches are out. Actually, none at this moment in time. He just has
about
to deal.
To be, man.
He just has to deal with those Mutas for now. But yeah, just like you're saying, he does have to identify the huge roach swell that's going to be coming his way soon enough.
And that is exactly why we're seeing these Mutas chase down these Hellions, because he wants to make sure there is no vision on the map when, 20, 30 roaches run across the map and try and kill all the Thors and checkmate the game before it gets a little too messy for the Zerg player, Want to try and shut it down now. Better than later, because it gets 100 times harder when you're dealing with that late game mech army.
Yep, that's the idea. It's just like, Terrans that they micro their small bio ball against a small number of Colossi.
Oh,
let's see if that scan sees some roaches pop out. It sees 3.
Well, I mean, all it needed to see was 13 drones in the third base with no gases. And he's like, oh, okay, you're going for a massive attack.
And already a tank finally started. There's going to be a Banshee out.
He did skim pretty light on the Banshees, actually. Only 1 out for now.
Yeah, just 1.
Could be a bad thing. Look how many roaches are going to be coming into the third base.
He has to lift that immediately. Oh, some Zerglings run by. Looks like they won't be able to get in the main, though.
No, it doesn't look like it. Still, that's a pretty big army from the mech player.
Now, I feel like he just doesn't have to commit to this, though. You know what I mean? He's drawing this mech army way out of position, and those lings are getting actually a lot of SCVs in the natural. 10 of them going down. Now he's got a really nice concave fighting straight up against this mech army.
Oh, this is perfect, actually. The Mutas are soaking up all the Thor shots until they're all dead, and now the roaches are on top of them. This is another checkmate.
It's going to be it. Only Thors here for Sky High. 3 tanks out, but it's just too late. Too little, too late. 26 SCVs already down. He's got no third base mining.
He's going to try and break the front here, but even if he doesn't, the damage has been done. So there's simply just too many roaches at this point. All the SCVs are getting wiped out.
He's done way too much damage. There's only 3 tanks and 2 Banshees. That's all he's going to have. 2 of them are going to go down. There's 1 on the high ground, but he's going to get vision here. And that's going to be it. Rogue's going to take another game. Sky High goes down.
And man, CJ is in a huge amount of trouble coming into this. They're only going to have BL left over to try and finish the job.
GG. Sky High looking really upset after that loss. Rogue just knowing what to do every step of the way. Changing up his style.
The hardest of counters right there. Mutas into very fast mass roach. Complete all in, but it does the trick. And now I think it has to be Biel Valdez. It has to be. There's no one else left.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Biel has to come out here and get a reverse all kill. Well, not all kill. He's got to get 3 in a row. And I don't know, man. If there would be one player on CJ who could do it, I think it would be Hero. But he's already taken out, and that was the risk they ran by putting him out first.
That was the biggest risk of all. An insane risk. And there is no one else, unless they want to maybe use a different Zerg player, like Ragnarok, perhaps. It has to be Biel. Yeah, they're not going to use Ragnarok. As much as I love Ragnarok, no, it's going to have to be Biel. Biel is going to have to try and clinch this and get 3 wins in a row. And you know what? If there was one player that could do it, it is him. If he can take down Rogue, then it's going to be up to maybe SOS and Maru.
Yep.
And we have seen Biel defeat Maru before, and SOS does not look the strongest against Zerg.
That is true.
There is still danger here.
The 3 defeated players here, all going down to Rogue in a circle of sadness.
I guess so.
That guy there on the right looks like a symbol maybe, hiding what he's saying to Rogue. He's like, can't show the camera.
Rogue. So hot right now. Giving me goosebumps just looking at that face, man. I'm like, oh, you're
a sexy boy, man.
That's
sexy boy log.
You know, I've never been so attracted to just Zerg play.
Yeah, it's pretty insane, man.
Generally, Lack is the only one that can make that happen for me, but today, Rogue is showing me a whole new world.
Whole new world of
Getting
Zerg.
wiggles and jiggles, man.
Yeah. Rogue, just incredibly impressive play. Really got to hand it to this guy. He's bringing through the victory. He's not even letting his teammates like Maru or SOS even come out just yet. He's saying, no, I got this. You guys take a break. He did well in some of the earlier matches. I got this.
I got this, guys. I've been screwing up in these individual leagues for long enough. It's time to show everyone what I'm made of.
And at this point, he's got a small amount of pressure. He's like, okay, I'm 1 win away from 4 in a row. But at the same time, after getting 3 kills like that, you got to be very confident going into this last match.
Yeah. Well, he knows essentially who it's going to be as well, right? It's going to be Bio. It has to be Bio.
It's got to be Biel. But guys, we're going to have to take a 10-minute break first before we see who it's going to be. We'll be right back.